Welcome back. It's been a while. Genesis chapter 10. The generations of Noah. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshech, and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Rephath, and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tarshish. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tarshish, and Kittim, and Dodanim. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue, after their families and their nations. The sons of Ham. And the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim, and Cush, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Seba, and the son. Oh shit, what's going on here? Are you okay? They're freaking out on me? What's going on? Energy saver is on. Fuck you. Fuck you, energy saver. No, I don't want an energy saver. Fuck you. Oh, that's why. My computer wasn't properly. Why does it keep unplugging it? Ow. Stop unplugging yourself from your power supply. God. Let's try again. The sons of Ham. And the sons of Ham were Cush, and Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush were Seba, and Havilah, and Sabta, and Rama, and Sabteka. And the sons of Rama were Seba, and Dedan. And Cush begot Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth, and he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Therefore it is said, even as Nimrod the mighty hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, and Erech, and Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. Out of that land went forth Asher, and builded Nineveh, and the city Rehoboth, and Kahal. I have got to be the worst reader of these names. I have got to be. And Resen between Nineveh and Resen between Nineveh and Kalha, the same as a great city. And Mizraim begot Ludim, and Anaim, and Libenim, and Naputim, and Pathrusium, and Casluhim, out of whom came Pelitiusum, and Caphtorim. They made a lot of rims. And Canaan begot Sidon, his firstborn, and Heath, and Jebutzite, and Amorit, and the Girgasite. And the Hivite, and the Achrite, and the Sinite. These are like groups of people, right? And the Avarite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite, and afterwards were the families of the Canaanites spread around. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, and those closest to Gerar unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah and Admah and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. These are the sons of Ham after their families and their tongues and their countries and in their nations. Okay. The sons of Shem. Unto Shem also, the father of all the children of Eber, and the brother of Japheth, the elder, even to him were children born. Why is the word children in italics? The children of Shem are Elmah and Asher and Arphaxad and Luid and Aram. And the children of Aram are Uz and Hul and Gither and Mash. I like those names. I can pronounce them. I like those names. Thank you, Aram. And Arphaxad begot Salha, and Salha begot Eber. He only made like one child and got one grandbaby. That's bullshit. And unto Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his day were the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. The earth was divided. Was there an earthquake? And Joktan begot Almodad and Shilith and Hazar Mavith and Jerah. Hazar Mavith is a long one there. And Hadaram and Uzal and Dikloth and Obal and Abimel and Sheba and Ohir and Javilah and Jobad. All these were the sons of Joktan. What the hell? This guy's making like 30 damn babies. Like, shit, this other guy only made one. It's crazy. Making one is like an outliner for these guys. And their dwellings was from Mesha, as thou goest unto Separ, a mount of the east. These are the sons of Shehem, after their families and their tongues, and their lands, after their nations. These are the families of the sons of Noah, and their generations, and their nations. By these were the nations divided in the earth after the flood. Alright, cool. Repopulated the earth with all these families, and they started civilizations. They divided up the earth after the flood. Okay, we're done with names. We're going to go into lore now. Okay. Genesis chapter 11. Our language in the Lord. I'm sorry. Our language in the Word. No, the world. Fuck. Stop. Our language in the world. And the whole earth was one language and one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad on the faces of the whole earth. Want to make a name for themselves. The confusion of languages. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them. which they have imagined to do. Go, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Meaning they stopped building the city. And therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, and from there since did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. They're like, hey, in case we get separated, let us come together while we're here now, and leave our mark upon this earth. We will touch the heavens, my brothers. And God is like, well, because you touched the heavens, now I'm going to scatter you. The generations of Shem and the ancestor of Abraham. These are the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years old and begot Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. And Shem lived after he begot Arphaxad 500 years and begot sons and daughters. And Arphaxad lived 530 years and begot Salha. And Arphaxad lived after he begot Salha 403 years and begot sons and daughters. And Salha lived 30 years and begot Eber. And Salha lived after he begot Eber 403 years and begot sons and daughters. And Eber lived 430 years and begot Peleg. And Eber lived and he begot Peleg 430 years and begot sons and daughters. And Peleg lived 30 years and begot Reu. And Peleg lived after he begot Reu 209 years and begot sons and daughters. And Reu lived 230 years and begot Serug. And Reu lived after he begot Serug 270 years and begot sons and daughters. And Serug lived 30 years and begot Nahor. So these people, because it says 230 years, and then what was this up here? Lived 30 years. So these people turn 30 and they make babies. And then after they begot, it talks about their lifespan per each one. It's usually 30 though. And Reu lived after he begot Serug 270 years and begot sons and daughters. And Serug lived 30 years and begot Nahor. And Serug lived after he begot Nahor 200 and begot sons and daughters. And Nahor lived 920 years and begot Terah. And Nahor lived after he begot Terah 119 years and begot sons and daughters. Is the lifespan going down? And Terah lived 70 years and begot Abraham, Nahor, and Haran. Now these are the generations of Terah. Terah begot Abraham, Nahor, and Haran begot Lot. And Haran died before his father Terah in the land of his nativity, in Ur of Chaldees. So there was like a tragedy in the family. And Abraham and Nahor took them wives. The name of Abraham's wife was Sarah, and the name of Nahor's wife Michal, and the daughter of Haran, the father of Michal, and the father of Iscah. And Sarah was barren; she had no child. And Terah took Abraham his son, and Lot the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarah his daughter-in-law, his son Abraham's wife, and they went forth with them from Ur of the Chaldees to go into the land of Canaan, and they came unto Haran and dwelt there. And the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. And then we start going into the story of Abraham, which I will save for next time, because that will be a fun desert adventure. Now that the genealogies are done, adventure next time.